advise agents to keep adding value along the lines? I mean, yes, you can go out there and hand out their business card for your roofer, but how do you keep and stay adding value? Because I find a lot of agents struggle with, okay, they build some referral partners, they build those relationships, and then it's like, okay, now what? I know myself when I was in BNI, there's only so many times you can tell your friends and family and the people you know about these businesses.
Right.
So what is the best practice to say, hey, I'm going to keep adding value to the people?
To sound as little self-serving as possible, but I have a course at onereferralaway.com, and there's an entire hour on this. So Ryan, I had said even now I still do, let's say I do 4 to 10 coffee meetings a month, and I've already had 6,000. So Ryan, in my coffee meetings, when I'm meeting these power partners, I'm constantly thinking, who do I know that they'd like to meet? Who do I know that they'd like to meet? It's never ending. I'm either getting clients that need the services of the handyman, the roofer, the carpet cleaner, or I'm meeting a carpet cleaner who's interested in meeting a painter, right?
Yeah.
Or a carpet installer who's interested in meeting a flooring, whatever.
Yeah.
So in my travels, when I meet an industry, Ryan, in the real estate world, name any industry you want, just so everybody knows we're not planning this. Any industry you want, and I'll tell you my mentality in the coffee meeting.
Pet store owner.
No, in the real estate world.
In the real estate world. Sorry. I think the world.
Those 30 or 40 industries in the real estate. I could do it for a pet store owner.
Sure. I'd say a moving company.
Roofing company.
Moving company.
Moving. Oh, great.
Yeah.
So if I'm meeting a real estate agent, that's a given that they should meet the moving company, right?
Yeah.
But I also, if I'm a real estate agent, and I used to only give this to people who are paying me what I'm going to tell you, there's certain things that I haven't told a lot of people. The whole world's going to hear it now. I learned this from a real estate agent who made more than his entire office combined.
Wow.
And the fact he told me this, Ryan, within 30 miles, how many schools, middle school, grade school, high schools are within 30 miles of your home?
Probably 20, 15.
There is an individual in every one of those schools. Now, there's people watching this that if you go do what I'm about to say, millions are going to come your way. But 99.9% are not going to do what I'm about to say. There is one person, Ryan, one, in that school who handles the calls from the family who lives 500 miles from you saying, my husband got relocated. We're going to be moving there. I just want to get some insight on your school and the neighborhoods. I promise you, if you find that person in that school, Ryan, and you teach them how to, I'm not the expert, call Rick Silva.
Yeah.
So if I'm a mover, when I'm meeting with someone at the school, for instance, or I'm meeting, you said mover, right?
Yeah.
So mover is going to be relocation company.
Yep.
It's going to be, I just look around my house. What causes someone to move? Divorce, family law. What also causes people to move is marriage. Believe it or not, Ryan, the best power partners for movers, photographers, limo drivers, wedding planners, travel agents. You went, and you're in this business.
Yeah.
Right? It's only reason I did that, Ryan, is because I have an advantage over you. Day and night and day, I eat, sleep, drink this one topic for 18 years, 6,000 coffee meetings. I didn't make all this up. I stole it. So if I want to continually bring value to the mover, relocation companies, when I say that, I don't mean the ones that do the moving. There are people, it's hard to explain. I don't know if this is everywhere, but I live near Google and Yahoo and all that, and they hire companies after Google finds the client. There's a company that's going to advise them on selling their home, packing up the house. They don't do the work; they just advise on it. Well, they need to bring in the mover. So if I meet somebody in the relocation world and I introduce them to that mover, then there shouldn't be a whole hell of a lot more reciprocity I need to build. But you can also, here's one other big trick. So, but it's too much work. It's too much. Well, I don't, if you have a nice house or not, I've had as many as, I can't do it in the winter, but I've had as many as 115 people, or just because I have kind of a big backyard. But my friend Jen Lee, she's a BK attorney, took this technique to millions. She just gets all her power partners together. So let's not use BK attorney. Let's use real estate agent, mortgage lenders with an S, multiple, financial planners, CPAs, mortgage CPAs, financial planners, estate planning attorneys. Invite them over your home and do a potluck, or do it somewhere where maybe you could barter with a restaurant owner to get their back room for 2 hours, so you're not spending too much money. something, and put all your power partners in a room, Ryan, and just I'm going to grab you by the arm, Ryan, as a real estate agent. I'm going to walk you over to a financial planner. I just started introducing to people, hey, guys, start talking. It doesn't matter if there's 5 mortgage lenders and 5 real estate agents. The people it matters to are the people with blinders on and the people worried about competition and the people that don't know about reciprocity. Because, Ryan, if I live in Livermore and Walnut Creek's 50 miles away, I need to have a real estate agent to send them to. I'm not driving. I know people who drive 6 hours to show a home. I'm not driving 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Why? Send it to somebody else, get a referral fee, and move on.
Yeah.
So that's another way to build reciprocity with your network. Put them in a room.
Yeah, that's great. That's great advice. And takeaway for me was that you said the limo drivers and the photographers, because I know if you can add value to them up front, a high likely if someone's getting married, they're going to be buying a house. I know for me, the stat I've heard about when people have a baby, it's a 30% chance that when someone has a baby within 1 year, we'll be making a move. So it's focusing on then those kind of people and say, who can I get in front of who is in that industry rather than just looking at.
I just get so excited about that. I'm sorry. I just wanted to, and I want you to finish. That's 30% with one. I guarantee you that percentage skyrockets when kid number 2 is coming.
Yep.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you. I just want to throw that in there.
No, that's it's just you have to think outside the box when it comes to this kind of stuff, because so many agents focus on the stager, the mover, and those companies.
Well,
look outside the box.
My wife, just so you all are listening, I ask a real estate agent, they're all going to say mortgage lender, financial planner, CPA. My wife is on a webinar right now, so I can't go get her. I can hear her through the wall. This was 7 years ago, Ryan, when I counted it. She was in the land investing business for 4 years at the time. 163 different industries, not different people. 163 different industries. That will force you to get outside the box. Also, as an example with limo, I work out with my trainer, and one of the guys that comes there is a limo driver. And I'd seen him twice a week for the last few months, and now I haven't seen him. Guess what? Because he and his team have the exclusive contract with the Golden State Warriors. So he's got half his team there. Guess where he is? Every weekend. He's got the exclusive, him and his team, for the Raiders, and they moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So he had him in Oakland. They moved to Vegas. He's the limo driver for the Raiders at Vegas. He's the limo. My armpits are sweating because you got me on a topic. I feel so bad for people who have been taught to door knock or cold call or circle prospect. I feel sorry for them. You might have a 1 or 2 or 3 year career, but it will French fry you to the bone trying to have a 5, 10, 15, 20 year career when you're walking up and down the street, knocking on doors when you need business. It's embarrassing.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a good way to add it, and I think it's an important part of, again, a good solid farm should be definitely built on relationships and networking. So how can our viewers check out what you're up to and connect with you if they'd like to?
So my email is onereferralaway@gmail.com, onereferralaway@gmail.com. My website is onereferralaway.com, onereferralaway.com, and YouTube, One Referral Away.
Awesome. So we'll put that in the show notes so people can check that out. So Rick, thank you for sharing your passion. You can clearly see how passionate you are and the wisdom and the experience. And I hope that the agents will go out there and really rethink how they see referral partners and networking in their community and really make that a solid part of the business. Because if they do that, I think they can really change the trajectory of what they do in their farm. So thank you for sharing that. And I know our viewers are really going to appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Honor to be with you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.